Hello students, this is Ritvik Dubey, your computer teacher. In this video, we will discuss about how we can create calculator program. Okay, let us start. Double click on BlueJ icon and create a new class by giving any name as it will be changed after compilation. Okay, select all by pressing the Ctrl A button and backspace. Yes, let me start writing. First of all, I will write the basic. Okay, and then I will modify it to the higher version. Public, public class, calculator, public class calculator. Okay, public, public, static, static, void, main, capital string, string, array space, args, control shift I for indentation. Then let me take two variables, int num1 is equal to suppose 10. Okay, int num2 is equal to, for example, 5. Okay, then int sum is equal to num1 plus num2. Okay, int DIFF means difference is equal to num1 variable minus num2 variable. Int some difference then product na PRO, okay, PR only is equal to num1 into num2. Okay, int what we say, quotient QUO, QUOT, okay, is equal to num1 divided by num2. Okay, int remainder, rem means remainder, is equal to num1 modulus operator gives us the remainder is modulus num2. Okay, let me write system dot out dot println, system dot out dot println the sum of concatenation sign num1 concatenation sign and concatenation sign num2 concatenation sign is concatenation sign sum. Okay, sum. Let me copy this, Control C, copy, paste, difference, product, quotient, remainder. Okay, the difference, difference, the difference of num1 and num2 is equal. Then the product, product, the product of num1 and num2 is, yes, difference is DIFF, DIFF. The product of num1 and num2 is PRO. Okay, the sum of then after product quotient QUOTIENT. The quotient of num1 and num2 is QUOT. Okay, QUOT. Because I've selected the same variable, na, QUOT. Okay, then the remainder. The remainder after DIVISION, after division of, the remainder after division of num1 and num2 is REM, is REM. Okay. Close the main method, close the block of the class. So this is our program. Okay. This is our program. Now what is there in the program? The name of the class is calculator. Public static void main string array args. I have declared two variables, num1 and num2, with values 10 and 5. Okay, then I have added the values of num1 and num2 and stored in the variable sum. I have subtracted the value of num2 from the value of num1 and stored the difference in variable diff. Then I have multiplied the values of num1 variable and num2 variable, and the product is stored in variable pro. Then the value of num1 is getting divided by the value of num2, and the quotient is stored in the variable quot. Okay, then num1 is getting divided by num2, and the remainder, okay, modulus operator gives us the remainder, and the remainder we are storing in variable, and then we are displaying appropriate message. The sum of num1 and num2 is sum, the difference of num1 and num2 is diff, the product of num1 and num2 is pro, the quotient of num1 and num2 is quot, the remainder after division of num1 and num2 is rem. Okay, let me check whether there is any syntactical mistake. No syntax. Okay, so compilation is successful. Compilation is successful. Close this, right click, let me call main method. Okay, you can see the sum of 10 and 5 is 15. 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. The difference of 10 and 5 is 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. The product of 10 and 5, 10 5s are 50. The quotient of 10 and 5 is 2. 5 2s are 10. Yes, quotient of 10 and 5 is 2. The remainder after division of 10 and 5 is 0. Okay. Now, what if I have to make any change? In order to do that, the same procedure, I will have to make this method parameterized. Int num1, comma, int num2. calculate. The name of the class is calculator, and the name of the method is calculate. Okay. Now, if I have declared two parameters at the method's head part within the parenthesis, I need not write these two lines. I need not write these two lines. Clear? Now, who will give the values of num1 and num2? The person who will call the calculate method. He or she will have to pass the values for num1 and num2. Okay, so here num1 and num2 are the two parameters of type int of calculate method. Okay, so calculate method is a static method. I mean, it can be called by class name. Okay, it can be called by class name. You can see, let me show you. Let me show you. If I make it static and close it, upon right clicking, I get this option void calculate. Why? Because this is static. Okay, now let me make it non-static. Let me make it non-static and compile. Close, right click. When I right click, I'm not able to find that option calculate method. Okay, so I will have to click on the very first option to create the object. Okay, and upon that object only, if I right click, I will get the calculate method. So this is the difference. If the method is static, we can directly call by the class name. I mean, if we right click, we will get that method. But if the method is non-static, non-static मतलब static कीवर्ड का इस्तेमाल नहीं किया गया है, तो उस सिचुएशन में हम लोग राइट क्लिक करेंगे तो वो मेथड हमें यहाँ पे दिखेगा ही नहीं. क्या करना पड़ेगा? ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, पहले ऑप्शन में जाकर के ये जो लाल कलर का डब्बा आ रहा है नीचे, वी हैव टू राइट क्लिक ओवर इट एंड देन वी विल फाइंड द कैलकुलेट. Now, if I will click over this calculate method, you can see I'm calling which method? Calculate method. Okay, and since calculate method is a parameterized method having two parameters num1 and num2, I will have to pass the values for num1 and num2. तो मान लो कि मैं वैल्यू पास कर रहा हूँ 50 और दूसरे में पास कर दे रहा हूँ 7. Okay, and click on OK button. You can see the sum of 50 and 7. 50 plus 7 is 57. 50 minus 7 is 43. 50 into 7, 3, 5 7s are 35, 350. 50 divided by 7, 7 7s are 49. Okay, 7. After division, 7 sevens are 49. 50 minus 49, 1. The remainder is 1. Yes or no? So the program is working correctly. Clear? Okay. What if I give 5, and if I give here 50? Okay. Now you can see the sum of 5 and 50, 5 plus 50, 55. The difference is minus 45 because 5 minus 50 is minus 45. 5 minus 50 is minus 45. Then the product is 5 into 5, 25 to 50. The quotient is 50. If 5 is getting divided by 50, the quotient is 0. 50 zeros are 0. Okay, 50 zeros are 0. The remainder is 5. Okay, clear? Now, what if I will create a main method? Public, public static void main capital string string array space args. Okay, and if I have to call calculate method, calculate calculate method. Okay, and if I pass suppose 15 comma 5. Okay, 15 comma 5. So here I will get syntax error. Okay, after compiling I will get syntax error. Why? Because you are calling the calculate method from within main method, which is a static method, and this here calculate method is a non-static method. तो स्टैटिक मेथड के बॉडी के अंदर से नॉन स्टैटिक मेथड को कॉल नहीं किया जा सकता है. वी कैन नॉट कॉल अ नॉन स्टैटिक मेथड फ्रॉम विद इन द बॉडी ऑफ अ स्टैटिक मेथड. ओके, let me compile. You can see non-static method calculate within bracket int. Why within bracket int is coming? Because it is parameterized method. So non-static method calculate int cannot be referenced from a static context. What is the meaning of cannot be referenced? Cannot be called, cannot be invoked from a static context. What is the meaning of a static context? Means from within the body of static main method. Okay, from within the body of a static main method, non-static calculate method cannot be called. So what we can do, we have two options. Either you can make this method static and the error will be removed, or the other option is if you are making it non-static, then you will have to create the object manually. Then how to create the object? See, calculate method is the calculate method is the method of which class? Calculator. And how do we create object in Java? Class name calculator, calculator, then cobj. For example, you can give any name. Okay, you can give xyz any name. I am giving cobj. So calculator cobj is equal to new calculator, new calculator, parenthesis, and then semicolon. Now I can call the calculate method by this object whose name is cobj, and then let me click dot. Now we will get no syntax error. Clear? So if you have to call a non-static method from within the body of static method, ठीक है, अगर आपको किसी नॉन स्टैटिक मेथड को स्टैटिक मेथड के बॉडी के अंदर से, बॉडी मतलब ये देखो, ये बॉडी है मेन मेथड का, ठीक है, करली ब्रैकेट स्टार्टिंग और क्लोजिंग के अंदर में जो है ना हिस्सा, इसको क्या कहा जाता है? मेन मेथड का बॉडी. तो मेन मेथड जो कि स्टैटिक है, इसके बॉडी के अंदर से नॉन स्टैटिक मेथड को डायरेक्टली कॉल नहीं किया जा सकता है. ठीक है, हम लोगों को क्या करना पड़ेगा? उस क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा जिस क्लास का वो मेथड मेंबर है. तो कैलकुलेट मेथड कौन से क्लास का मेंबर है? कैलकुलेटर क्लास का. So how to create objects in Java? Class name space object name is equal to new class name parenthesis, and then with that object you can call the calculate method. Since calculate method is a parameterized method, we will have to pass two values. That is the reason why value 15 and 5 is passed. Okay, now let me compile it, no syntax error, and let me call main method. We are calling main method, and main method is calling the calculate method. Okay. So the sum of 15 and 5 is 20. Yes or no? 15 plus 5, 20. 15 minus 5, 10. 15 5s are 75. 15 divided by 5, 3. 15 divided by 5, what is the remainder? 0. Okay. Now, if I call the main method again, I'm getting the same output. Let me call the main method again. I'm getting the same output. So will it be a standard practice if I make any kind of change here? Instead, I have another option that I can ask the user to enter the values within the output screen only. Yes or no? For that, we will have to create the object of buffered reader. We will have to create the object of buffered reader. Now, let me create it here. B-U-F-F-E-R-E-D, buffered, R-E-A-D-E-R, buffered reader. BR is equal to new, B-U-F-F-E-R-E-D, R-E-A-D-E-R, buffered reader. Then new, parent new, INPUTSTREAM new input stream reader. Just remember this line, okay? And then system.in. Clear? Now, how to take the input? I will have to call read line method. I will have to call L is capital, read line, L is capital, read line method. But read line method is a non-static method. Yes, before calling the read line method, I will have to display a message or not. So system.out.println, system.out.println, enter two values, okay, enter two values. Now, since readline method is a non-static method of buffered reader class, I will call it by BR object. Okay, so BR.readline. Okay, but that number will come in string format. So I need which method? P-A-R-S-E, parse int method. I need parse int method. Okay, but parse int method is a predefined method and a static method of which class? Integer wrapper class. है ना? ये जो parse int method है, ये प्रीडिफाइंड मेथड है. हम तो डिफाइन नहीं किए हैं, पहले से इनबिल्ट है जावा में. लेकिन ये कौन से क्लास का मेथड है? इंटीजर रैपर क्लास का मेथड. स्टैटिक की नॉन स्टैटिक? स्टैटिक है, इसी वजह से क्लास नेम से कॉल करना पड़ता है इसको. तो integer integer.parseInt br.readline. You can see readline method is non-static. What is the proof? Because we are calling it by object. But parseInt method is a static method. What is the proof? Because you are calling it by class name. Clear? Now we can store it in which variable? Let me take n1 and the data type is int n1. Okay, int. Let me copy this. Int n2. Okay. Let me pass n1 and n2. But if I compile now, I will get error. Why? Because buffered reader object is available in which package? IO package, java.io package. For that, I need to write on the top of the program what? import import java.io.star. Okay. And you are calling the read line method from within the body of which method? Main method. है ना? Main method के ब्लॉक के अंदर कह सकते हो या बॉडी के अंदर में हम लोग किसको कॉल कर रहे हैं? रीड लाइन मेथड. तो मेन मेथड के हेड पार्ट में हम लोगों को कंपल्सरीली लिखना पड़ेगा THROWS throws IO exception, throws IO exception. अभी कंपाइल करेंगे तो कोई एरर नहीं आना चाहिए. ओके, नो सिंटैक्स एरर. क्लोज, राइट क्लिक, मेन मेथड. ओके, अब यहाँ पे आप देखो आउटपुट नहीं दिखा रहा है, वेट कर रहा है हमारे वैल्यूज का. तो मान लो मैं देता हूं 45 and 9. You can see the sum of 45 and 9 is 45 plus 9, 45 plus 10, 55, 54. Yes, the difference 45 minus 9, it is 36. Product is 405. The quotient is 9 5s are 45. Correct. And remainder is 0. Correct. Is this clear? Now, if I call the main method again, it will ask me the values again. So for example, 12 and 5. So the sum of 12 and 5 is 17. 12 minus 5 is 7. 12 into 5, 60. 12 divided by 5. 5 2s are 10. Yes or no? Quotient is 2 and remainder is also 2. Clear? So this program is working fine. So you can see this is the calculator program where I have defined two methods. One method is calculate method, which is receiving two values. Okay, because I have declared two parameters here. Okay, and all sort of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, remainder finding, all these operations are performed, and then the results are displayed within the calculate method only. And from within the main method, okay, what we are doing, we are creating the object of calculator class. Why? So that we can call the calculate method. But we are creating the object of buffer editor. Why? So that we can call readline method. Okay, why do we need to call readline method? So that we can take the input from the user, and that value will come, and that value will be converted to integer and then will be stored in n1 variable. Okay, in a similar way, the value will be stored in n2 variable, and then the values are passed, okay, while calling the calculate method. So the value of n1 will be received by num1 parameter, and the value of num2 will be received by the num2 parameter. Clear? Clear now? So this is how we can define the calculator class. Okay, please practice this program yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video.